All right, guys. We are back. Just having a little bit of technical issues, but guess what? Let's hop right back into the live. We're gonna hop right back into exactly where we left off, and where we left off was right here on the range bars and how to use them and how to tell the difference between a reversal and how to tell the difference between a pullback. What is a pullback? What is a reversal? All right, so guys, let's go through that right now. Okay, hey, what's up, Danny? How's it going? So, what's a pullback? What is a reversal? So, right here, if we look at the range bars, because here's the thing, a lot of people have gotten access to these, but it's still, of course, just like everything else, it will take practice and it does take a little bit of time. But guess what? Look at how just look at how I've been able to do in the past year. In past 265 days, I'm at around 218K, which is pretty good. So Fawad Hussein is saying, where do you see BTC in the upcoming weeks? Here's the thing: I actually don't make any predictions, and a lot of people might be really upset by that, right? A lot of people are like, oh, how come you can't tell me where Bitcoin is going? How come you can't tell me where gold is going? Fawad, I'm not saying that you are getting upset. I'm just saying a lot of people do get upset. And the reason for that is because people want to hear a biased version or a biased opinion on which way a market is going to go. Now, let me tell you guys something. Nobody knows which way the market's going to go. That's the thing. I don't see Bitcoin going. I don't know where Bitcoin's going to go. I don't know if it's going to 100K in the next, month or a couple weeks. I don't know if Bitcoin's going down to like 5K in the next couple weeks. I don't know. But here's the thing. Why is it that even without knowing, I'm able to make money? Like, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, the crazy thing is that, oh, like, I'm able to be profitable, but I don't know the future. Now, here's the thing. Most of you guys have seen these people on TikTok predicting the future, right? And they sometimes get lucky. Most of the times they're wrong, but sometimes they get lucky and they're like, "Oh, I think Bitcoin's going to 50K." And guess what? Like maybe like 10% of those guys making predictions are right in that moment, and now those 10% are like, "See, I told you guys my calls are right." But here's the thing. I don't know which way the market is going over the next couple of weeks, but I'm still profitable because I'm only trying to catch those short-term moves. I'm not doing huge swings where I'm taking a trade from Bitcoin, for example, from 21,000 to like 26,000. I'm not doing that. I'm literally taking it from, for example, 21,600 to 21,650. Okay, 21,600 to 21,650. That's 50 points. But guess what? I'm able to make money on a regular basis. If you guys look right here, in the past 365 days, I've done around $218,000 in profit. This is my trading history. It's super long. Oh, wait. There you guys go. So you guys can see my trading history. It obviously is a mixed bag. You guys can see I have winning trades, I have losing trades, but at the end of the day, I am profitable, and it's because I'm not trying to gamble on these huge swings that most people are trying to do. Most people are trying to catch this. Do you know what I'm trying to catch? That. That's all I'm trying to do. Jonathan is saying, how did you get into this? So here's the thing. And Danny, I'm going to answer your question as well. Okay. Jonathan's saying, how did you get into this? So actually, back in the day, I always was interested in trading in the markets. And what happened was I saw that there are a lot of people making a lot of money doing this, right? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to learn, I wanted to know how the industry works, how the market works, and I really just jumped into it. I hopped into it regardless of school or any of that stuff. I just went into it and I started trading. Okay, and I started to learn how the markets work, and I started to do a lot of research. And then what happened was I realized that I kept losing money initially, right? Which a lot of people, if you've ever traded before, you kind of know that you've actually and Chapa and Danny, I'm gonna get to your point right now, okay? And it's leading into that. So when I started trading, I realized I was losing a lot of money. Why isn't this working? How come it's working for certain people? Why isn't it working for me? Then I realized I was making a lot of mistakes. And now this is why I come live here every single day, is to tell you guys which mistakes to not make. And those are the mistakes that I made. And if you cannot make those mistakes, you'll actually propel your trading journey by like 5 to 10 years, because you'll be avoiding all of those things that didn't work for me. Okay, so here's the thing. The first thing that you have to remember, the first thing, yeah, security guard, and I'm not okay, that's hilarious. And Chapa and Danny, here's the thing. The main thing I realized was that a lot of traders do this. They'll start an account with 100 or 200, and obviously, what are you trying to make? Like, you're trying to make like 500 or 1,000. Now you're trying to 5x this, 500%, 600% gains. Actually, when it comes to trading, it's the opposite. So what you got to do is, or what I did was, I realized after making that mistake, I realized if I just start with like 1 to 5,000, and then I aim to make maybe like, let's say like $10 or $20 on a regular basis, that's in the single digit percentages, and I'm able to grow the account slow and steady. And that's what it's really about: taking a bigger amount, doing a small percentage, and growing on a regular basis. Okay, instead of taking a small amount and trying to make a huge amount. So here's the thing: look at it this way. If I took an account of $1,000 and I said, hey, let's make 100,000, so that's like 100x, right? Does that sound reasonable? Or what if I said, let's take $100,000 account, let's try to make $1,000, which is 1%? That to me sounds much, much more reasonable. Okay. So, for anybody who's just joining, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys how I make money daily. And if you want to learn without having to pay, because remember, here's the thing: I don't believe in you guys having to pay to learn. I think all of that is complete nonsense. You guys should be able to learn completely for free. And here's the thing: when I started trading 10 years ago, the industry was the same. Everybody is just out there selling courses, and I would very much suggest never ever buy anyone's course. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, oh, well, does that mean that you have a course we should buy? No, I do not have a course you guys should buy. But what I've done is I've made a whole bunch of videos and I've written up a whole bunch of trading tips that you guys can get access to. Again, it's completely free. All you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio, because and then go to the how to start section, or trading tips, or training videos. And they're like 2-minute videos or 1-minute videos, and it really just goes to show you like, how to set stop loss, how to set take profit, and all of these things, how to use the range bars, how to use the PSAR indicator. And here's the thing: it's available completely for free, because I really do understand that, I was in the same position that a lot of you guys also might be in, where, you want to learn, you want to get started, you just don't know where. And everywhere you look, people are saying, give me $500 for my course, give me $800 for my course. And I'm telling you guys, it's all nonsense. You guys don't need that. All you guys need is to just be able to understand that knowledge should be free. We're in 2023. Why do we still have to pay for these courses? It makes no sense to me. All right, so Ziggy's Adventures, if you want access to the range bars, it's available to you. All you got to do is give me a follow right now and join the Discord link in the bio. Kazendra is saying, what's the platform that I'm trading on? So the platform I'm trading on is tradexn.com. That's the broker that I'm using, because I've actually been using them for about a year now, actually over a year now, and they have all the markets here that I could trade: indices, commodities, even crypto. And I can trade it with zero commission, and they have a very low spread. If you see, like, their spread is really low. So that's why I'm using these guys, tradexn.com. I used to use LMFX. I used to use IQ Options. I know you guys know about those brokers as well. They're pretty big too. So Faizo is saying, so going for single digit gains means day trades. Yeah, exactly. So actually what I'm trying to do is, for me right now, if you guys look right here at my balance, and remember, none of those guys online will ever show you guys what I show you guys, which is I show you, like, for example, my balance. I show you guys each of my trades, my trading history. I answer all of your questions, and no one will do that, because all of those guys online, they're just trying to sell a course, and they're not actually trading, right? Whereas I'm here daily doing live trades with you guys, and you guys see me hit take profit all the time, pretty much every single day. Obviously, I do have trades that hit stop loss, but let's go over the risk percentage, which is one more thing. Oh, you're saying, can you refresh the page? Like, you think that I've changed some here? Yeah, let me. I'll reload it. There you go, reloading. Uh, Jokes. it's jokes how like people are very very skeptical, but here's the thing, it makes sense why you're skeptical. Again, there you go. So there's my balance. I just refreshed it, 280K, and what I'm risking on each of my trades is less than 1%. I'm actually and here I'll show you guys my trading history. Let's just go back to past 365 days. There you go. And then right here, oops, a little too zoomed in. Let's go over the past month. Let's see how I have done. And there goes my monitor. Super annoying. All right. So last 30 days, I've done just around 10K. And now here is the thing. Yeah, for sure. ACC, I got you. And here's the thing. It makes sense that a lot of you guys are skeptical. You guys are like, wait, is this even like real? And here's the thing. Like I said, most of my trades, a lot of them are done live, right? And that's the whole thing that I'm trying to show you guys, is that you guys don't need to pay for a course. You guys can just come here daily and get all your questions answered. So make sure you give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. And let's go through a couple of your questions here. um, right here. Do I teach beginners? For sure. So Grams, here's the thing. Any question that you have, make sure you ask me in the comments and I will be sure to answer. All right. Let's see. What do you think about MetaTrader as opposed to TradeXN? So Cassandra, here's the thing. I have been using MetaTrader for years and years and years now. So it's like a love-hate relationship with like MT4, because most of the brokers are just using MetaTrader, right? Because it's just the easiest thing. You just connect your account to MetaTrader, you download it, and now you can do it. Now you can trade. But here's the one thing that I always found super annoying. MetaTrader really does just look like a platform that was built in like the era of like the medieval times. Okay, it's so dated. And here's the thing. I really do hope they have like a refresh where they can bring the platform into the new era. So, but here's the thing. The nice thing about this broker, by the way, if you guys are wondering what the broker is that I'm using, it's tradexn.com. That's where I'm trading right now, because I can trade all the markets. You guys know I trade gold, I trade NASDAQ, and I trade Bitcoin. I trade all the markets here with zero commission and low fees. And the best part about these guys really is that they have their own like web platform, and it's really nice. It's super easy to use. It's very, very simple. And so that's why I'm using this platform right now. What's the indicator that I use? Siram, for sure. The Zoom will be starting soon, very, very soon. I might actually hop on a Zoom with you guys after this if you guys want. So if you guys want to hop on a Zoom with me where you guys can actually just, have an open mic and we can have a discussion, we can definitely do that. So make sure you give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. Sir Arab, for sure, we will do that. Nayam is saying, what indicator do you use? So let's get right into the indicator that I'm using. So the one on the chart right here is called the parabolic SAR. Okay, so if I go to my indicators list right here, you guys can see, we'll just scroll down, parabolic SAR. I just use that, and I just use default settings. I know a lot of people mess with settings, but I don't do that, because here's the thing. One thing that I want to really tell you guys right now is that the more complicated people try to make it seem, the more a lot of people are impressed. Okay. But here's the thing. The one thing that I have learned over the past 10 years of trading is that it's actually about keeping it simple. The simpler it is, the clearer it is, right? And here's the thing. A lot of traders, when you look at their charts, it looks like absolute nonsense. There's like so many lines and so much stuff going on their charts. And they're like, okay, well, looking at this umbrella rainbow indicator, I can see. Well, here's the thing. You have no idea what's going on. Neither does that guy. And everybody is just tripping. Okay. So here's the thing. When you keep it simple, it's very easy to see, okay, what's going on. And the PSAR indicator that I use is very, very simple to understand. And let me get right through it right here. Now, when the dots or these stars that you see are at the bottom, that means that we're in an uptrend. And when they're at the top, that means we're in a downtrend. Super easy to follow, super easy to understand. And guess what? That's what it's all about. And now when we look at the range bars, right? If we look at the range bars, the way the range bars work is they're not based on time. Okay. So they're only based on points. Now, what that that means is that they only move when the market actually moves. So right here we can see that, okay, we're in this uptrend, we got a little pullback, and now we're gonna continue this uptrend. So the range bars is really what my whole strategy is based on. And if you want to see me do trades live using the range bars, all of that, just make sure that you guys come here and join me daily on my lives, because I will be doing live trades. The only thing is right now it's the weekend, the markets are being a little flat, and obviously if we look, the other markets are closed. Gold is closed, Nasdaq, all of those other markets are closed. But during the week, we're doing live trades, making profit. You guys saw, I think it was, I think like 2 3 days ago, we just continuously hit take profit on all of our trades. We hit like three in a row. So there we go. Now let's see right here. Let's get into a couple of your questions. What's the best time frame? So I use 5 minute time frame. On this chart. Spiceville is saying, "What's your yearly profit?" So, yeah, for sure, I'll show you right here how much I've done. So, in the past 30 days, I'm at around 10K. It's been a little slow because I've actually been doing some spending rather than making. But now that I've spent quite a lot of money, it's time to make that back up. All right. So, in the past year, let it load. I've done around $218,000 in the past year. Now, here's the thing: I started this account with around 80,000, and now I'm at 280. I have done a withdrawal as well. Just so you guys know, I do withdrawals as well. So some people are saying, how come you're trading? The markets are closed. So over here, where I'm trading right now is tradexn.com. Like, that's the broker I'm using. I can trade all the markets here. So forex, commodities, indices, stocks, whatever, and crypto, right? So I have Bitcoin because you guys know Bitcoin is 24/7, which is amazing. It's actually amazing that we're living in a time where we can be trading anytime during the day, anytime during the week. It's actually pretty amazing. Robbie Reck is saying, do you have live with calling buys and sells? So here's the thing: when I'm doing lives during, obviously when the markets are like fully open and they're volatile, I do live trades for sure, and you guys can watch them live here every single day. Where is the most of my trades? Grams 297 is asking. Most of my trades are in Bitcoin and in gold, and sometimes I do Russell 2000 and Nasdaq as well. So it's mostly gold, Bitcoin, and some indices. Those are the pairs that I'm usually trading the most. If you use indicators on a broker, do they spike you out? No, Kathleen. Here's the thing. One thing that you guys have to understand is that Kathleen brings up a really good point, because a lot of traders think that, oh, if where my stop loss is, they're hunting my stop loss. But let me tell you something. When it's done with like smaller cap, a lot of people think trading is just crypto, right? But if I'm trading gold, if I'm trading Bitcoin, if I'm trading Nasdaq, I'm let me explain something to you. All of those markets are in the hundreds of billions of dollars, okay? I don't think there's really any broker out there that can move the market so much that gold will go and it'll start hunting for your stop loss or where you set your indicator. The second thing is, I can tell you, not in a rude or in a bad way, but in a very nice way, our size is not size. What does that mean? How much we're trading with is not enough for brokers to really care. Look, like my account right here is at around 280K. Do you think that that's a big amount for this broker? No, this is probably pennies. Like, there's people trading in the millions of dollars, in the tens of millions of dollars. And what it comes down to is that my trades are like $200, like $500. So my trades will not affect the market. If all of us got together and did any trades, it would not affect the market, because unless each of us is trading with like 5 million, $10 million, and we're entering very, very large trades, it's not affecting the market. Okay. So hopefully, Kathleen, that answers your question. using indicators on a broker, I think they have better things to do than to, that one small account. And I consider my account small too. I'm not saying you guys are having a small account. No, I'm actually saying even my account is very, very small. And me trading with 200, 300K is not big enough for the brokers or for the market to start hunting at my stop loss. Now, obviously, when there's a huge like when there's like huge things, we've obviously heard those stories where there's some crypto exchanges and stuff like that that do those kind of things. Yeah, that's different because those are like in the single digit millions or double digit millions. Yeah, anyone can make a move on that. But you think someone will do that for gold? I can tell you, gold's like $1 trillion thing. Nobody has enough size to be able to say, all right, there's some guy on TikTok and he's doing a gold trade. Let's hunt his stop loss. Okay, so that's really not what's going on. Ivan is saying, what trading platform do you use? So right now I'm trading on tradexn.com. That's the broker I'm using because I can trade all the markets here. So commodities, indices, crypto even. And I can do it with zero commission and very, very, low spread. You guys can see this. Their spreads are really good. And spread is pretty much the fee that you're paying on the broker. And that's pretty much what it really comes down to. It's about trying to find a broker with low fees. I used to use LMFX IQ options, and last year I switched to these guys, and so far so good. ACC, are you being paid by TradeXN? No, I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm definitely not. I'm actually just here doing my own trades, and I just wanted to come live so you guys can get your questions answered by someone who's actually trading daily and not just trying to sell you guys on a course. Okay. So do I trade options? No. So actually, I don't trade options because options have an expiry. So a lot of people ask about that. When I'm doing this is like derivatives trading, like futures. There's no expiry here. I enter my trade, I set my stop loss and take profit, and I let the trade hit. John M is saying, what about AI trading? Bet you won't answer. So John, here's the thing. I answer everybody's questions. You just got to give me a couple minutes to get to it, but don't worry. I got each and every one of you. I will be answering everyone's questions. What about AI trading? There is no such thing. Okay. Right now, there's no such thing as AI trading. There's bot trading, but bot is like you set, the different parameters and variables, and then the bot will trade for you. And let me tell you guys something. Never get sucked into that whole thing of, oh, the bot will trade for me and it's going to do, and someone is trying to sell you on a bot for $500. Let me tell you something. If that bot was working, why are they selling it to you? Why? And that's what it really comes down to. You have to really think about that. If someone had a bot doing 98% accuracy, why are they selling it? Why are they not on their mega yacht in Monaco driving that Lamborghini Aventador SVJ? Why? It's because the bot doesn't work. The only way they're making money is because they're selling it to you. And let me tell you something. I have tried bots. Okay. That's the only reason I can tell you that bots don't work, because I've tried it in my many, many, many years of trading. I have tried a lot of strategies. I've tried a lot of different things, and what it's really come down to is understanding these certain things. Okay. So let me go through those things with you guys, the mistakes that I made and the mistakes that you guys should not make. Okay. Now, what is the number one mistake that most traders make? Is risk management. Okay. That is, and that will be forever. It has in the past and it always will be in the future, the biggest mistake that any traders make. Now, what does that mean? What that means is that people will try to take an account. Wow, look at this candle. Pretty massive candle there on Bitcoin right now. That's hilarious. But let's go back to what I was talking about. Now, the biggest mistake that people make is about risk management. So the real way that I have learned to actually make money is to take a large amount and risk a very, very small percentage every single trade and be able to grow the account slow and steady. Here's what most people will do. They'll start an account with $100 or $200, and now they're gonna want to make $500 to $1,000 off their 100 to 200. Okay, that's pretty much what most people are gonna try to do. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to do a 2x or a 5x, you're also risking huge amounts to be able to make those numbers. That's a bonkers candle right there. All right. Okay. Um, wow, that's crazy. uh, what happens if your trade keep hitting your stop loss before it goes into profit? Sir Arab, what you have to do is you have to look at where you're setting your stop loss and take profit. Maybe you're setting them too tight. Maybe you got to widen it. It really just depends on how you're trading, and you got to look at it in that way. But let me go back to what I was saying. So uh, any real trader knows, because most people are asking like, how much do I start with? What do I start with? Any real trader knows that if someone's trying to do it full time, someone's really trying to be actually serious about this, the real number will always be 10 to 50,000, right? Because looking at 1% of 10,000 is $100, half a percent is $50. Now, doing a half a percent trade, you're not risking a huge percentage, but the number is really big. A $50 trade is a really big and solid trade, right? $50, great trade. But guess what? On a $10,000 account, that's only half a percent. So that's amazing. Whereas most people will try to take, for example, a $500 account and try to do a $50 trade. Now, suddenly, that's a 10% risk trade, right? And what did that just do? That just 20x'd your risk. Okay. So what I realized when I started trading was that it's about taking a larger balance and then risking a very small percentage, and just growing the account slow and steady. For example, right here, my account is at 280,000, but I'm only trading with around 200 to $500. Okay, so if we look at it right here, all of my trades are around 250 to $500. Now, guess what? That's the same thing as me taking that's the same thing as me taking $1,000 and risking only $1. If you hit stop loss on $1 in $1,000 account, how would you feel? How, like, the you losing $1 in $1,000 account is not a big deal, right? It's really just not a big deal. So that's how I prevent my mental, like that fear aspect, psychologically, is by risking such a small percentage that even if it hits my stop loss, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So a lot of people are wondering where I'm trading. So where I'm trading right now is tradexn.com. That's where I trade, tradexn.com, because over here, they have zero commission. I could trade all the markets here, crypto, commodities, stocks, indices, forex, whatever I want. I could trade it here with low fees, and I've been using them for over a year now, and so far so good. They've been really, really good. How do you set stop loss and limit? Sell for sure. So let me just let's see. Um, All right. So what I'll do right here is, because right here what we're seeing is this uptrend. We're getting a little pullback, and then we're starting this reversal. So what I will do is I'll wait for a little lower price, and then I'll enter a long position with you guys here. Like, I'll show you how I do it, and then I'll set the stop loss and take profit so you guys can see exactly how that is done. But I would want for a deeper pullback. I'm not going to enter a long position right here. I would want the pullback to be a little deeper. Why is your hand moving like a robot? I don't know. Am I a robot? Who knows? I'm definitely not. Can you suggest any good demo account? So Spice Villa, here's the thing. The one thing that I've realized is demo is really just a waste of time. Now, a lot of people get really upset, like, oh no, like demo has been so amazing. But let me tell you something. When you're trading demo, uh, you're mentally not there. Like, psychologically, you are not involved, and it's like a game. It's literally like playing Need for Speed, and then, or Tony Hawk's pro skater or whatever that's, skateboarding game is, and then being like, oh yeah, I know how to go and do ollies or whatever those moves are called. It's not going to work. You got to do it in real life. And that's why the way that I always did it was I always started a live account with at least one to $5,000 and then did 0.01 lot size trades. So my trades are in the pennies, 50 cents, a dollar. Imagine how many trades I could do with $1,000 or $5,000 account if I'm only risking like 50 cents. Hundreds, if not thousands of trades. And that's what it comes down to. It's about learning and practicing and gaining that experience uh, on a live account. Okay, can I trade my phone? Can I trade on my phone with this? Yeah, they do work on the phone as well. Graham is saying you're in the Discord. Where can I learn exactly what you do? You're a beginner. All right, so here's the thing. Graham, welcome to the Discord. In the Discord, there's all of these sections that we've made, like trading tips and the videos and all that. Go and watch those videos. Again, they're completely free, so you guys can definitely get access to that. Cryptastic is saying, do they have leverage? Yeah, so they have 1 to 5. They have like up to 1 to 500 leverage. Um, let's see. Let's see. Um, All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. To anybody who's just new, all you got to do if you want to join and you want to learn, all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. I'm pretty much there all day, so if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me there. I'll be in the main chat. And remember one thing: do I use leverage? Yeah, I have 1 to 500 leverage, but I'm never really maxing it out. And one thing that I just want to be very very clear, just while I have all you guys here, is remember, I will never DM you. I will never send you any message. I will never trade for you. I will never sell you a course, and I will never sell you a bot. And never ever send me any money. Okay, don't think that like someone came into your DMs using my name and said, hey, I'm going to trade for you, send me $2,000, and then you send it to him, and then you're going to cry because every single live I tell you guys, don't send me any money, and then people come to me and they're like, oh, I thought you messaged me. No, I don't message anyone. Okay, so I want you guys to always stay safe. Never ever send me any money. Never buy anything from me. So I just want to make sure that that's clear, because here's the thing: I'm making pretty good money on my own. I don't need anyone's money. So I just want you guys to come here every single day. TikTok is completely free. So it's completely free. TikTok is amazing. I've met so many amazing people on here. So just make sure you give me a follow, join the Discord link in the bio, and just come here every single day, get your questions answered, and just come and learn. That's it. That's all you got to do. Nothing more than that. All right. And again, remember, everything is free here, because there's no reason for me to charge you guys for anything. All right. Now that we have gone through all of those basics of, like, don't send me any money or don't buy anyone's courses, or like, I don't even have a course, so any of that. um let's see, let's get into some of your questions here. Graham is saying, what time are your lives during the week? So during the week, usually I do an evening time live. I will sometimes try to hop on in the morning, but uh, that's kind of an iffy thing. But usually in the evenings, I hop on every single night. Jonas, so here's the thing. One thing, a lot of people are like, does it work here or there? So I used to say this year I've traveled everywhere, but now it's actually last year. I haven't done any trips this year so far. But last year I traveled everywhere, like North America, Europe, Asia, Dubai. Like, I went everywhere and I was using them, and I never had any issues. I just signed up with my email and I was good to go. So far so good. Do I share my daily trades? Yeah, for sure. Right here, SDGal22, for sure. And you guys want to see like my trades over the past month? Here you guys go. So over the past month, right here, I've done just under 10K. I need to get this number way up. All right. So right here, these are all my live trades. You guys can see them. It's obviously, I don't obviously win 100% of my trades. I do have losing trades, but remember, nothing will ever be 100%. Never. Like, you can't find anything that will even be like 80 or 90%, because very quickly, that kind of accuracy, you can take a small account and turn it into billions of dollars. But guess what? No one has done that because it's impossible to do. So that's why anyone who claims that, oh, hey, buy my course or buy my signals, they're like 90% accurate, they're lying to you, and you're just going to waste your money, and you're just giving it to those people for no reason. Okay. And the only place that I would ever send any money, I wouldn't buy anyone's course, I wouldn't buy anyone's bot, I would just deposit into my own trading account. That's it. It doesn't matter, because that's the only way to learn. You can't hand off, like, you can't be like to someone else, here, if I pay for your schooling, can you go and just become like a doctor for me? No, that's never going to happen. So why would that happen with trading? Trading, I treat it like a business. Okay. And that's why I've been successful. I minimize my risk. I'm always consistent. I do the same thing every single day without fail. I don't change up what I'm doing. And guess what? That has made it so that I can pretty much just work around 1 to 3 hours a day, do just a couple trades daily, and I'm able to make around, $500 to $1,000 a day when I'm actually trading. And so far, so good. Just do your own research and start asking, do you trade forex or binary? So I think binary is like illegal in most places, because binary is like straight gambling. Do I trade forex? No, but we do have the range bars running on the forex, pairs, the major pairs. So if you guys want access to these range bars, they run on forex, they run on stocks, they run on indices, gold and oil we have as well, and crypto, obviously. And this is available to you guys completely for free. So make sure you guys give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. Can you trade options on XN? No, so it's just like derivatives trading. Graham is saying, is this a pullback? So right here, I mean, it looks like a pullback, but if I wanted to get in on this, I would really wait for a deeper pullback. I feel like it's already, we had this pullback. We came all the way down here. That would have been probably a good entry. But yo, Royal Fresh, what's up? What's up? That's a OG from the Discord. How you doing, man? You checking in? What's up? Um, right here, yeah, Eden is saying, can I connect Binance with TradeXN? So TradeXN is their own broker. So I just use them. I don't. All right, so let's see if we can get a nice entry here, guys. If we pull back a little lower, maybe I'll enter a long position right here. Is it regulated? They are registered overseas. Yeah, happy Saturday to you too, Royal Fresh, for sure. Hopefully you're enjoying. I actually just got like I ended up buying into the hype. I got the Hogwarts game, so probably after this, I'm gonna hop on, try that game out a little bit. Um, let's see here. All right, so we're getting a pretty decent kind of like a pullback here. I'd wanted to come back a little lower before I actually hop in. Um, right here. Do I have a YouTube channel? No, user 186. I don't have a YouTube channel, but in the Discord, I have all the videos and I have all the information there. So make sure you guys give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. Does it work? Yeah, so Apple user, I'm pretty sure it works because I just signed up with my email. How am I trading if the markets are closed on the weekend? So GoldenEye, here's the thing. I'm trading Bitcoin right now. Usually during the week, I trade gold, I trade NASDAQ, and I trade Bitcoin as well. But obviously right now, only crypto is open, so I'm trading that. Does it work? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it just kind of works everywhere. Okay, so that's a pretty decent, that's a pretty decent pullback right here. All right, let's see if we got a little lower. I'll try to enter a long position here because I would want it to come lower than this initial candle before I hop in. But let's see. Right here. Yeah, so Julius, I just go to tradexn.com. That's her. Uh, how long you been live? Let's see. I've been live for around 40 minutes right now. So, but it's just, do I market buy? So I always do market orders. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get in on these reversals, right? So I try to get in as early as possible, and I don't want to wait for the thing. It's going down. What's the RSI? Am I longing right now? I'm waiting for a long position. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we can get in here. All right. What's the spread for Bitcoin and the broker? It's around 10 here, so it's actually pretty low. I was looking at these other brokers, and the spread that other brokers were charging was around like anywhere between 30 to 70 is what I found. So far, these guys are the cheapest. Yeah, Royal Fresh for sure. Like I'm waiting for it to go a little lower too. I wouldn't want to hop in right here, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Um, is Bitcoin volatile at weekend to get quicker trades, or do you swing trade? So that's a really good question, Mull. I actually don't do swing trades. I'm only trying to catch around 50 to 100 points. And here's the thing. Let me go over. Hey, Andrew, thank you for the gift. Hey, appreciate that. And here's the thing. The one thing that I want to make sure you guys understand is that let's go through my strategy. My strategy is pretty much to wait for the reversal on the range bars. And then when I enter my trade, I set my stop loss and take profit very tight at 50 points above and below my entry, right? 50 points above and below my entry. And what that does is, hey, money gun, what's up? Let's see if we can make some money right now, too. So what I'm trying to do is I set my stop loss and take profit 50 points above, 50 points below, 1-to-1 ratio. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I don't want to, catch huge moves. I want to be able to just get in on those, short term reversals and be in and out as quick as possible. Right. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. Sean saying you want to be the student. You're from Uganda for sure, man. All you got to do is give me a follow, join the Discord link in the bio. Community is amazing. Everybody, is amazing. And there's so much information in the Discord, videos, tips, and any questions you have, you feel free to ask in the main chat. Everyone is there to help. User 271 saying, how do you know TradeXN is legit? I mean, I've been using them for a while. They are registered. They have all the information on their website. I've been using them for a year. I know tons of people who use them, and no one has ever actually had any issues. So far, so good. Uh, let's see. Graham is saying just joined, completely new from UK. Nice to have you. Super glad that you're here, and hopefully we can all learn, and hopefully we can all benefit each other. Dallas Payne saying, so you're a day trader? Yeah, exactly. So I trade for about an hour to 3 hours a day on average, and I'm doing around 3 to 10 trades, that two on average daily. And my goal is to make at least like $500 to $1,000 a day. If I can do that, that's a pretty good day. Uh, all right. Eden is saying he's from the Discord. It's legit. Everyone's friendly and always helpful. For sure. I'm really glad to hear that because look, all the members of the Discord know it's a sick place to be because there's just so much positive. There's so much positive energy and everyone is super nice. Is the Discord for beginners? The Discord is actually for everyone. Beginner, veteran. You've been trading for 100 years. You've been trading or you've never traded before, it's for everybody. So make sure you come and join as well. What do I trade forex? So options, futures. So I'm trading. It's derivatives. I trade, gold, Bitcoin, and Nasdaq mostly. Uh, E is saying, guys, you need to be smart enough. He's making money from TikTok. Actually, I haven't made even one penny from TikTok. And my video content, I haven't made any money from any video content. I actually encourage people to not send me any money. And I encourage everyone to just come here and learn and get your questions answered every single day. So that's what it is. I think people think that like, oh, you have a couple followers on TikTok and now you're making like 100K a month. Trust me, it's not like that. I haven't made any money from TikTok. How to join the Discord? All you got to do is give me a follow right here. Go to the bio, and there's a link in my bio. Click there, and it'll take you to the Discord link. Uh, yeah, Royal Fresh. People are jokes. Um, you don't have to explain yourself to that troll. So here's the thing, Dallas Payne, everyone, look, I answer everybody's question exactly. Royal Fresh knows I don't have anything to hide. Super transparent here. You guys can come here, learn for free. You don't have to pay me anything, and I will make sure I answer every single person's questions. You guys know I actually never even block anyone. I never block anyone because bring it on. What do you have to say? Because I'll answer your question. Does the Discord have info for beginners? Apple user for sure. It does have a lot of information, even as basic as how to set stop loss, how to set take profit, how to use lot size, the volume, how to minimize risk. So all of that information is definitely in there. Do I have any open trades right now? Right now, I don't. I'm actually just kind of hanging out. I'm mostly looking forward to playing that Harry Potter game because it's been pretty hyped. So let's see how it really is. Um, and let's see, saying what you got a rolling on. Yeah, so it's just a date, just nothing too fancy. Um, this is my Omega right here. This is a sick watch. This is like a bulletproof, like super crazy, really bulletproof watch. Love this one. And then obviously I have my trusty Tag Heuer. This is like a beater watch. It was only like 3 4K. But this is a really good watch. Anyone who hates on Tag Heuer is like a hater. This is a good watch, for sure. Uh, Between KuCoin and Trade XN, which has lowest commission? I think XN still has the lower commission because the other thing is like I can also trade all the other markets on here, so I'm not just stuck trading crypto. I can actually trade like gold and all of these other things as well. Moped Man is saying passing through, not joining Discord. Like the vibes for sure. You know what? It's all good. You do you. I'm just glad you're here. I appreciate your comment. And that's what I'm trying to do. As long as we're here, we're learning something new. You don't even have to do anything, but you come here, you maybe, you have a good time, you enjoy my lights, enjoy my hand movements. It's all good. You know what I mean? You do you. So hopefully you have a nice day and enjoy your weekend. Hey, user 53, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Uh, right here. Lights go crazy. Yeah, I know. I actually have these other lights, but they fell somewhere behind the monitor. I don't know if I can grab them or they're like somewhere right here. Let's see if I can grab these lights. There, these ones. They heavily just they look like a lightsaber. Actually, I've been playing that Star Wars game too, and like pretty sick. All right, I'll just leave that there. I think that's good enough for now. All right. Why so many charts? All right, Tyler. Here's the thing. These charts, this is called the range bars. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's just a date just. These are called range bars. The way that the reason that there's so many of them is because they're actually running on all of the markets, so forex, stocks, indices, and crypto, and you know they're running on all of the major pairs here. Now I'm only using them as a confirmation for my trades, right? So what happens is, for example, this is Bitcoin, this is gold right here, this is oil. Right here is Nasdaq. So I'm actually just looking at the ones I need. I'm not actually looking at uh, the ones that are that I'm not trading. But so I'll just focus for an example right here on the Bitcoin one, and then just trade Bitcoin. And let's see. Um, Am I Hispanic? No, I'm not. But good guess. I've actually gotten that before. It's jokes. I've gotten a lot of things. Some people think, I'm like, you know, okay. Well, I won't get into it, but I get a lot of people randomly at the airport. I'm sitting waiting for the flight, and someone will come and start speaking to me in like Spanish, or come start speaking to me in Arab or like Arabic. or come and speak to me, even Hebrew, which was pretty cool. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I wish I could understand, but I don't. So thoughts on the lawsuit? Franny, here's the thing. I really don't get into any of the news kind of stuff. I just go on, I trade, I make money, and that's really it. I just really focus on what the more important thing for me is. So what's Bitcoin saying on the chart on the right? Let's see right here. So Bitcoin, what's happening is we got this huge uptrend. We got a little pullback. And then we're starting either a reversal or a pullback. Right now, I have no idea what's really happening. If it pulls back even deeper, I'll enter a long position because I wouldn't want to ride this up. All right, let's see. Yulia is saying, "What's your ethnicity?" I'll just leave that up to your imagination. You can, you can whatever makes you feel good. Um, Eden is saying, I was thinking of using Binance and transfer to Xtend. Okay, so I'll show you guys how I deposited because I think a lot of people, do have this question. Let me just drink some water before my throat like heavily dries up. All right. So the way that deposit and withdrawal is super simple. If I click deposit here, right here, it opens up this, so I can actually deposit through any of these ways. Obviously, because they're a forex broker, I can do wire transfer. That's how most forex brokers work anyways. But they do have the credit card option and crypto, which is amazing. So I used to do Bitcoin, but then I just do like USDC. So for example, USDC runs on like Binance or Ethereum network or Tron. So whichever one I'm doing, let's say I'll just click this Tron one, and then it'll give me my wallet address for this account, and then I just transfer there. And then once I do that, it'll show up in my balance. Then when it goes to withdrawal, like when it's time to withdraw over here, I just click withdraw. And then same thing, I can select any of those options, which whatever, like let's say I want to withdraw it in ETH, like my balance. I just click ETH and then paste the wallet address and the amount, and then I click withdraw. So it's a fairly simple, fairly standard deposit and withdrawal procedure. And yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Uh, the more volatile, the more money you make. Exactly. That's what it really comes up to. Jack is saying, what's your opinion on leverage? So leverage is actually an amazing tool, but it's really just about understanding. You have to be very careful and you have to minimize your risk always. Okay. So for example, the way that I trade, my account's at around 280,000, and I'm only trading with around 250 to $500 per trade. Now, what does that mean? That means that I'm risking around a tenth or a quarter of a percent of my balance. It's the same thing as you taking, let's say you had $1,000 account and you risked, for example, a dollar or $2.50. That's the same thing that I'm doing, except I'm doing it at a larger scale. So that's really what it comes down to. It's because, but most people be like, oh well, I don't want to start an account with $1,000 and make a dollar. But here's the thing: any real trader knows it's about starting with at least like 10 to 50K if possible, and then doing very small trades in the pennies, so you can learn and you can gain experience, and you can really just practice. Because here's the thing, it really is about practice, and it really is about I know someone here was asking about how do I keep myself mentally stable while I'm doing this. And the way that I can do that is because my risk percentage is so small. If you had $1,000 account and you risk $1, and if you lost that trade, how would you really feel? You would probably just shrug it off, right? You would say, oh well, whatever, it's all good, it's such a small percentage, who cares? So that's pretty much what I'm doing. It's my risk percentage is so small that if it even hits my stop loss, it doesn't really matter. And that's how I stop myself from having the feeling of fear. And how I prevent greed is I always set my stop loss and take profit always. Okay, so I'm always doing that, and it really has saved my life. Chasing trades will blow your account every time. Exactly. Royal Fresh, you got it. Dallas Payne is saying losses are the cost of doing business and trading. Exactly. Here's the thing: you're bound to have losing trades. I have losing trades. I never ever shy away from saying that. A lot of people online are like, when you say, "Hey, did you lose that trade?" They're like, no, like, I mean, because they get really scared. But here's the thing: I own my losses because I know that it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna have losing trades. Why am I scared of it? The other thing that I also know is that I have a working trading strategy. So I know that, okay, fine, even if I lose 3 trades in a row, 4 trades in a row, it's all good. Maybe today's not the day, but over the next week, I will be profitable. And I just know that. So that because of that, I do my trades and I call it a day and I move on. And that's what keeps me going without getting emotionally attached and emotionally involved in trading. I keep it very, very separate. Okay. Tavers, what's your question? I keep missing it during the question, but don't worry, I want to answer your question. Let me just zoom up. I mean, not zoom. Let me just go up. You're saying you want to learn forex? Okay, here's the thing. What you have to understand is that I trade. I trade various markets. Okay, so I trade crypto, I trade commodities, and I trade indices. Okay, so what you have to understand is that anytime someone says, "Oh, I only trade gold," I'm not saying you say that. I'm just saying there's certain people you'll find online that will say, "Oh, I only trade Bitcoin." Now you have to understand that anyone who says that is emotionally involved, and they're not making money; they're losing money. And the only reason that I'm able to make money regularly is because I'm not emotionally involved. So when you say you want to learn forex, here's the thing: there's indices, there's commodities, there's crypto, there's stocks, there's a lot of these other markets as well that you can also learn, and they also have a lot of opportunity in them, right? So that's one thing you got to keep an open mind, and it is super helpful when you understand that making $5 or $10, I'm just giving an example, making $10 on a gold trade is the same thing as making $10 on a Nasdaq trade, is the same thing as making $10 on a Bitcoin trade, is the same thing as making $10 on, like, USD JPY. Okay, so it's really all the same thing because these are just numbers and lines moving on a screen. And what you have to understand is that what I do is I just catch it on the reversal when it's going from up to down, or from going from a downtrend to an uptrend. I just catch the reversals and I set my stop loss and take profit, and I'm able to make money. All right. Um, yeah, exactly, Royal Fresh, for sure. Options seem like gambling because so Tyler's saying option seems like gambling. Yeah, exactly. So I never trade options because they have timed expiries, and I don't like that because I don't know the future. So the only thing I know is that I know that, okay, we were in an uptrend, then we reversed, and we're now in a downtrend. So what am I doing? I'm gonna enter a long position or a short position, and I'm gonna set my stop loss tight, and I let it hit. That's it. Danny is saying, what platform am I using? Where I'm trading is tradexn.com. That's the broker I'm using because I could trade all the markets here with low fees. They have zero commission and they have very low spread. So where I'm trading is tradexn.com. I could trade like gold, Bitcoin, Nasdaq stocks, etc., etc. All right, let's see. Uh, do you even have trader tax status? No. So here's the thing: I'm not trading for anyone. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm trading a pretty small size. I'm not clearing millions and millions of dollars. And here's the thing. Okay, there we go. So we're getting a little bit of a pullback. You know what? I might enter a long position here because we're getting this reversal. Let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna enter a long position right now, and I'm gonna set my stop loss and take profit. So for anyone who is wondering how I set my stop loss and take profit, I'll show you guys right now. Okay, there we go. Um, right here, I'll set my stop loss because we're in a long position or a buy trade. And you guys know I always set my stop loss take profit 50 points above, 50 points below my entry. My open price was 783. So what I'm gonna 50 below is 720. I mean 733. 0.83, and there we go, 50 points stop loss right there. And then I'm gonna set my take profit as well, and that's gonna be 50 points above, so that's gonna be 833 0.83, and there we go, so that's 50 points. And I'm going to hit save, and that's how I set my stop loss and take profit every single time. Okay, and guys, check it out, our trade is already in profit. We already paid the spread and we're in profit, $22. So there we go. Congratulations for everybody who is following along and is using the range bars and is making money, because that's what it's all about. So and for anybody who's new, welcome to welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys how I make money, and answering all of your questions. So all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio if you want to learn. So Bud Mash, here's the thing, it really depends on which country you're living in, because maybe the country I'm living in doesn't have that status, right? So it's jokes because you're assuming that I'm living in the country that you're living in, when in reality, I might not even be living in any country at all. So, so it's just jokes because um, you can think whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I'm sitting here, I'm making money every single day. And it's jokes when people come and they're like, oh, you don't even know about this specific indicator. And it's like, okay, well, show me your trading history, because I show my trading history very clearly every single day. And I show my live trades. Let's see your trading history. And that's when all of these trolls become very, very quiet, because they realize that, just because someone doesn't know one thing doesn't mean that they don't understand anything about the industry or how anything works, because just because you've been alive doesn't mean you know everything. A lot of people have actually also come to me and said, hey, I've never seen these range bars before. They can't be real. Now, let me tell you something. If you walk into a forest and you see a flower that you've never seen before, does that mean that it's not real and it doesn't exist just because you've never seen it? No, of course you don't know everything. So if there's something new there, you just got to learn about it, right? And then make your own judgments about it. And that's what it comes down to. Come here every single day. We keep it positive. I really just want to, address a lot of these things, a lot of these issues that people seem to come up with. And I really just want to clear the air and clarify everything for you guys. So Rico Clashing, I actually don't trade ETH. I've never actually tried it, but in terms of dollar amount, in terms of points, yes, it will still be 50 points above and below. Bud Mash, of course, man, make sure you give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. I know you've been joining my lives, Bud Mash, and I appreciate you being here and appreciate your comments. And, definitely, if you hop in the Discord, we can have a nice chat, and, hopefully we can just benefit each other. And that's what it's really all about. Which indicators do you follow? So the main indicator that I'm using, if you want to call it an indicator, are the range bars. All right, and what the range bars are is it's pretty much this. It's pretty much using the market data, but removing the variable of time. Okay, because we all know that right here. Look at all of these candles. The market didn't move at all right here. Like nothing happened here. But every 5 minutes, it kept printing a new candle, right? But over here on the range bars, it doesn't do that. What the range bars do is they only move when the market moves, which is why they look so clear and clean and easy to read. Yeah, it's 1 to 500 leverage Royal Fresh for sure. And Gary, when it comes to stop loss and take profit, 50 points is what I'm setting. It just depends. The value of the trade just depends on how much your lot size is, like how big your order is. But otherwise, I'm always setting it around 50 points for gold. I usually set 100 points. So hopefully that just, hopefully that answers your question. Dallas Payne is jokes, saying he just made a live trade, but all the markets in the world are closed on Saturday. Except Dallas Payne, here's a thing. I'm trading Bitcoin, which is open 24/7. So paintball king is, yeah, you guys are jokes because I'm trading Bitcoin. Bitcoin is open 24/7. That's how crypto works. And right here you can see the other markets are closed, so I can't do any trade. It says opens in 24 hours and 34 minutes for gold and Nasdaq and all of that. So uh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. Transpa is saying you made $100. Yeah, I mean we're hovering around $80 right now, but we'll see what happens. Are you long? Yes, I am in a long position right now. For anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys how I make money every single day. We just opened this trade live. You guys saw it here. We're up like $85. If you want to learn and you want to know exactly when I'm coming live, all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. If you guys are wondering, yo, James, what's up? And Jabari, if you guys are wondering where I'm trading on Trade. Oops, what just happened there? I'm trading on TradeXN.com. That's the broker I'm using because I could trade all the markets here. It's not just crypto. I could trade like gold, NASDAQ, stocks, Forex, whatever, because they're a Forex broker. I could trade all the markets here and Bitcoin. I could do it with zero commission and very low spread. Their spreads are really, really low. So it's nice because you can it's faster to get into profit here. And what's it called? A lot of people are like, why don't you use Binance? Because I trade gold and I trade Nasdaq, and I can't trade those things on Binance because Binance is just a crypto exchange. These guys are a forex broker, so I've been using them for over a year now, and so far so good. Um, Oh yeah, Dallas Payne for sure. You know what? It's all good. Like I'm just here to kind of answer your questions. So nothing personal at all. We're just here to have a good time. Hopefully, make some money, learn something new. So that's all it is. What are the fees? So it's zero commission, and they just have the spread, which is some of the lowest spread that I have found. Um, let's see right here. Do I have a referral code? No, I don't have a referral code. But you can just you can just sign up if you want. All right, all right. Am I using leverage? Yeah. So I my account's set to 1 to 500 leverage. The size that I'm using is 5 lot size. So that means like each point that the market moves is worth like $1. I mean $5 for the. All right, all right. So let's see how much did you invest? So here's the thing, my stop loss and take profit is set at 1 to 1 ratio, 50 points above, 50 points below. So it's really when it comes to trading, it's not really like how much you're investing technically. The way it works is I'm risking $250. And then my potential is to make $250. It's 1 to 1 ratio. And let me explain one thing to you guys. A lot of people are like, oh, how come you don't set your stop loss tighter so you don't lose as much and then set your take profit higher so you can make more? The reason is because the market doesn't just go up or down. The market moves in waves. And what happens is if I set my stop loss very tight, the market might move a little lower and it'll kick me out of that trade. And I don't want to get kicked out of a trade because a lot of times what I notice is that it might come back down and then it'll shoot back up and go to where my take profit was. But because if I set my stop loss too tight, it will just kick me out too early. And the thing is, I've tested the strategy, forward and manual back testing, all of that. And what I've realized is that if I set my stop loss too tight, it will just kick me out of the trade prematurely. All right. Tyler saying it was going down, then it just reversed right now. Yeah. So when the reason I entered this long position was because right here, we're in this uptrend, and we got this little bit of a reversal, and then we saw another reversal, or you can call it a pullback, and then I entered a long position right here so that I would be able to ride it up right here, and Dallas Payne, exactly. You gotta give the space for the trade. You are 100% correct. A lot of traders, what they do is because of the fear and greed aspect, they really just mess up. Because here's the thing, sometimes you'll notice that your analysis is correct. You're completely correct in your analysis. Okay, the market is gonna go here. Yeah, it does it. But where did you mess up? Where most traders mess up is they would have set their stop loss so tight, the market just came down a little bit and they got kicked out of the trade, and then the market goes to where the take profit was, and that is the worst. Okay, that's really the worst. All right, guys, so we're at $120 on this trade in profit. Not bad, not bad. But I really want this one to hit take profit, and let's see what time frame. So I'm using 5 minute time frame over here. But remember, for me, I don't really care about what the time frame here is. The only reason I'm using 5 minute time frame here is because of the PSAR, because it shows me which way the trend is going, and I'm able to just follow and use the range bar to say, okay, now we're reversing, and there we go. We can enter a trade like that. So for anybody who's just joining, welcome to the live. If you guys want to join a community that is amazing, that can that can help you anytime you guys want, answer any questions, and if you want access to a whole bunch of videos, information, and it pretty much a paid course, except you don't have to pay. Okay, uh, all you got to do is give me a follow, join the Discord link in the bio. You get access to all these range bars. They're running directly off of our servers, and they're running for you guys completely for free. Technically they're running for me, but we've opened it up so you guys can get access to it too, as well. So exactly, Dallas Payne. That's what the problem is, right? It's that it's like super annoying because it was gonna hit take profit, but then your stop loss was too tight. So definitely, you got it. Where can you get this indicator? If you want access to the range bars, all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. And if you guys want to know where I'm trading on TradeXN.com. That's the broker. Do I ride and wait for it? Transport for sure. I got you. Tyler saying, do you ride and wait for it to fall then sell? So here's the thing. One thing that I want to really clarify is that I never ever adjust my stop loss and take profit. Okay, so I never change it. Once I have it set, once I'm in a trade, I never ever adjust. Okay, and the reason for that is because a lot of traders do that, and now when you're adjusting, you're trading. You're trading based on emotions. You're not trading based on anything else. So I never do it. When I enter, set my stop loss, take profit, then I literally ignore this trade until it closes. Then I move on to the next trade. I really don't even care if it hits stop loss or take profit. I just move on to the next trade, next trade, next trade. No emotions involved. Now, one thing that I want to clarify is the difference between an investor and a trader. Okay, an investor and a trader. Now, when you're investing, if I was to ask you guys, hey, you guys want to be an investor? Every single one of you would be like, oh my God, that's so cool. I would love to be an investor because I could tell people at the dinner table I'm an investor. But let me tell you something. This whole year, I mean, last year, this whole last year, anybody you talk to who was an investor lost a lot of money. They were down like 30% on their portfolio, 50, 60, 80. Some crypto people down 99%. Okay. Now, here's the thing. This is why I am not an investor and I'm just a trader, because here's the thing. I can enter a long position, which is a buy trade when I think the market's going up. Okay, that's great. And I can make money. Then I have an independent button, independent, position. It's called a sell trade or a short position. Right here, I can make money when the market's going down. Now, this is the craziest thing because most people don't think that that's a real thing. Most people think that's only set for, hedge funds or institutional traders or banks. But actually, most people have access to it. You just got to know where to look. But I can enter a short position and I can make money as the market's coming down. So for me, this whole year, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys right here. Closed positions. Let's go past 365 days. There we go. Check it out. I have cleared over 200K in the past year while everybody has been crying because their portfolio is down, right? And the reason I can do this is because I'm not worried whether the market's going up or down. I actually don't even care. Okay, I don't care at all if the market's going up or down. And then you know, I just trade based on what the market's doing, and I'm able to make money. And guys, check it out. The trade that we entered live here, we're at $140 in profit on that trade. So that's amazing. What gave me Tyler saying, why not sell one screen and move on? Because here's the thing. The other thing that traders do is they actually sell themselves too short. So they'll see, oh my God, I'm in profit. Let me close this trade. And then what they'll notice is, oh, the market actually ended up going to where their take profit was. So for example, in this example, my take profit is set to 250. Let's say I close it at 130, which a lot of traders would do. You know, and then you see it, and now instead of making 250, I just made 130, and now that opportunity is gone. I messed it up. I flunked it, right? So what I do is I never ever sell myself short. I always wait for my take profit to hit. And if it doesn't and it hits my stop loss, that's okay. But you know, I can rest easy knowing that I followed the strategy consistently without changing anything. So what's the strategy for sure, Farah? So what's my stop loss take profit is 50 points above my entry and 50 points below my entry. Oh my god, my monitor one sec. All right, so my take profit is 21,833. We're at 21,815 right now. So another like 10, 20 points and we'll hit our take profit. Um, am I in a buy? Yes, I am in a buy. How much did I risk? Is 250 above, 250 below. So 250 for the stop loss, 250 for the take profit. Now, what made me get into this trade? So what happened was right here, we're in this big uptrend. We got a little bit of a pullback, you know, and the reason I knew it was a pullback is because it kept, you know, we pulled back and then we started going back up, and we pulled back, started going back up. So what I was waiting for was a very nice pullback. And that's where I entered. We came down low here. I said, all right, it's time for me to enter. I entered a long position on the pullback, and there we go. And now, you know, I entered there. Obviously, it wasn't the best entry, but pretty good. And let's see what happens here. Why 1-to-1 ratio? You can use trailing stop. So I never use trailing stop. I set my stop loss. I set my take profit. There's no like half in, half out for me because I've tested the strategy. It gives me around a 60 to 65% accuracy. There's no point of messing with it. I just let it ride out, and it's been working for me so far. Why would I change it at all? Um, Second in command is saying chances to make money in day trading are extremely low. Actually, you're completely wrong on that point. What it really comes down to is understanding what not to do and then being very consistent in what works. And there we go, guys. Congratulations to everybody who's following along. That trade, we just hit take profit. What? There we go. And that's what it comes down to. Everybody, you know, like there were people saying, oh, you're in profit. Why don't you close the trade? Why would I have closed this trade at $100 when I could have just waited, had a little more patience, and there we go. We just did a $250 trade, and I do this live every single day. So for anybody who's still, you know, skeptical, remember, it's completely free. It's on TikTok. You just got to come here and you just got to learn. So make sure you give me a follow right now, and make sure you join the Discord link in the bio. I come live every single day. I do these trades every single day, and don't waste time. Get started right away. The Discord is amazing. So much stuff to learn. Most people will end up getting to their retirement stage and then wonder, oh man, how come I'm still driving a 98 Camry? And how come I didn't? It's because nobody took risk. All of those people didn't take any risk, didn't take the time or effort to try to learn something new and break out of their 9 to 5. And because when you get comfortable, that's when you stop growing. That's what it's all about. It's even when I started, I had to lose a lot of money to be able to learn. But when I learned, it's changed my life because I don't work. I literally just travel. I drive my Porsche around all the time. I'm actually looking to upgrade, hopefully soon, either get a new Porsche. I really want to get something super crazy, but I don't think my family would be down for that because they always want to do road trips. But other than that, that's what it comes down to. It's given me the freedom to be able to do whatever I want, and here we are. So there we go. Um, there we go. So not bad. And what time is my live? If you guys want to know when I go live every single day, just give me a follow. Just join the Discord link in the bio. I let everybody know exactly when I'm going live in the comments. And Abe is jokes. He's saying stop bragging. It's not bragging. It's really just about explaining that most people end up just being lazy. And if you want your life to be different, then you got to do something different, right? And you gotta be able and willing to put in the time and effort. And look, nothing comes without risk. You have to understand that there is always risk in anything. If you want something with no risk, you could get a job at McDonald's, but guess what? Even with that, there's risk. Recession happens, everyone gets laid off. There you go, it's done. So there's risk no matter what you have to understand is that, are you willing to go in deep enough that you can potentially learn something where your risk is really low? You work for yourself, you don't have to depend on anybody to write your paycheck. Or do you just want to stay in that paycheck to paycheck life? All right, let's go right into some of these questions. IHX for sure, thanks for that, appreciate it. Let's see what the questions is. What am I trading right now? So right now I'm trading Bitcoin, Abe, and the reason is because all the other markets you can see they're actually closed right now. But usually I trade gold, I trade Bitcoin, and I trade Nasdaq. I've actually started to trade Russell 2000 as well, a little bit here and there. I'm kind of like dipping my toes in, but mostly gold, Bitcoin, and Nasdaq. And if you guys are wondering where I'm trading on TradeXN.com. That's the broker that I'm using. If you guys want access to the range bars, these are running on our website. If you want access to them, all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. Do I use five? Yeah, I use 5 minute candles. Uh, I used to trade successfully, but I took shorter profits. Okay, yeah. I mean, look, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I have a strategy. It works. I use it daily. I don't change it, and that's really what it comes down to for me. All right. So all right, guys. So I'm gonna call it a day here. I might hop on later tonight. Most likely, I will not be hopping on tonight because tonight is the main UFC event. I'm just doing promotion for them for no reason. But I mean, I love watching UFC. It's one of my most favorite sports to watch. So I'm gonna be pretty busy with that. It's gonna be a fun night. And let's see what happens. Tonight's fight is going to be pretty exciting. But I will be hopping into the Discord right after this. So you're betting on Islam Makhachev. I mean, he's a beast, man. Islam Makhachev is a beast. Even Volkanovski is a beast. But hey, this guy just shouted him out, and he called him out, and he's going to his hometown. So it's going to be a pretty interesting fight tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. Made some money today on the lives. Hopefully you guys did too. And we do this every single day. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna be signing off. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys all for your questions. You guys keep me on my toes. I appreciate every single one of you and every single one of your comments. Whether you were hating, whether you were learning something, it doesn't matter. I appreciate that you were here. And guys, I'm gonna be here every single day. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will see you guys in the Discord. Have a good night, guys, or enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, take care. For sure, Stir. Take care, Moose Knuckles. For sure. For sure. Have a good. All right, guys. Take care.